Welcome back, my loves, and if you are new here, I'm the Sensei, and welcome to my channel where every day smells like cuteness, confidence, and a little bit of luxury. If that sounds like your thing, I welcome you to join the family. That way you don't miss out on the latest or the greatest. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, guys, today we are going to be talking about my most complimented fragrances of 2025. These are going to be fragrances that I got last year. I'm not going to talk about any of my fragrances that I get lots of compliments on all the time that I have for years. So yes, it's a given. Like, there's no need for me to mention like Angel Share. There's no need for me to mention any of the Delinas. There's no need for me to mention Erba Pura or Baccarat Rouge. Me naming all of those perfumes right now, those are perfumes that I wear every year all the time, and I'm going to guarantee to get a compliment. But those are older perfumes that have been in my collection for years, so I'm not going to mention any of those, but I just mentioned them just now just so you can know that those are perfumes that I get compliments on all the time. Oh, and also Love Don't Be Shy by Kellyanne. That's another one that I always get compliments on. But again, I'm not naming any of my perfumes that are older in my collection. These are going to be perfumes that are fairly newer that I got last year. So let's get into this list. So my loves, we are going to kick this off with the one that I am the most obsessed with. And if you guys been watching my last few videos, y'all probably already know what it is. And y'all are probably tired of seeing her. But guess what? Y'all gonna be seeing her a whole lot because this is my friend. This is my boo. This is my sis. And she gets me all of the compliments. And this one is coming in from the house of Christian Louboutin. And this is Fétiche Liqueur. And as I said, you know, we got to get her out the way because we already knew she was coming. We already knew all the great things she's done for me, how she makes me feel. So there's no need to spend too much time on her. The notes in Fétiche Liqueur is osmanthus, leather, and suede. And the notes in this really confused me because number one, this is like a peach seductive, sultry, syrupy, sweet fragrance. And secondly, I don't see how a fragrance could have leather and suede in it because I don't know. Isn't that kind of the same thing? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I would think leather and suede would be the same note or kind of the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. But anyway, as I said, this is a seductive, sweet, peachy fragrance that is a treat for the elite. As I've said before in my prior videos, this is one that I like to reserve for daddy. I would suggest y'all do the same thing. Because who wants to be turning on other people's men? Not me. I ain't into all that. But I don't know what it is about this fragrance that is just so good to me. This goes so good on my skin. I don't know. We just go together well, like butter over warm cornbread. And this is just smooth. It's sweet. It's sexy. It's my vibe. Ever since I smelled this, we have just been a match made in heaven. And again, she gets me all of the compliments. There has never been a time that I worn this and not received a compliment. The next most complimented perfume on my list is from the house of Parfums de Marly. And this one is Valaya. And for those who get it, y'all already know Valaya pulls all the compliments. If you rock Valaya and you do not receive compliments, baby, I'm sorry to tell you, something wrong with your skin. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with your luck. Because how? Because why? This is like pure sophistication in a bottle. Let's get into these notes. Valaya opens up with aldehydes, white peach, bergamot, and mandarin orange. We got some orange blossom, lily of the valley, petalia, nymphal, vetiver, and mahonia in the mid. And we got some musk, ambroxan, oud, and vanilla at the base. And this one, this scent is like slipping into some fresh, crisp cotton sheets that have been dried in the summer breeze. Like, remember back in the day when your mom, I don't know how it is for y'all, but like my mom used to wash clothes in the summertime. She used to hang dry them out in the backyard, and It was something about them that just had like this sun-dried scent to it. I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me, honestly. It reminds me of that. It's clean, it's airy, it smells expensive without trying too hard. You know how some people, they be trying to smell expensive and they really don't. This hair is like, yeah, that's expensive. But she ain't trying to be. She just is. The peach note in here is like, it's very subtle. It's very subtle. It's like not in your face. It's still fruity, but it's more of like a, it's like a dewy peach against pillow soft florals. I hear a lot of the girlies saying that this smells like old money, and I agree. It's effortlessly elegant. This is like that girl who shows up to brunch with a minimalistic look, just giving flawless. Again, minimal effort. This is her. The outer highs give it that sparkling, champagne, bubbly type of feel that just makes you feel elevated anytime you're wearing it. It's like, yeah, I'm that girl. I'm wearing Valaya. I smell fresh. I smell clean. I'm put together. And I am just that girl. This girl here, look, the girl wearing this never brags about nothing because her fragrance does it for her. The next one on this list is really not one. It's actually several, because I feel like you cannot do a compliment getting video without any of these on your list. But for the sake of not having to show all three, we're just going to go with the newest flanker of the bunch. And this one is from the house of YSL, and this is Libre Vanille Couture. And like I said, Libre DNA gets compliments. It really does not matter which one you're wearing. I mean, I won't say all of them, but for the most part, you cannot go wrong with the Intense, the Le Parfum, the original, or the Platine, I'd say. And this one. These fragrances have taken over, and with very good reason. Particularly this flanker seems to be the most tolerable of them all. I know a lot of people have complaint about that lavender note that they just cannot get with. I actually did not like that note a few years ago when it first came out, and it just grew on me as my nose began to change over the years. I fell in love with the Libres, and now I'm like, what was it about it that I did not like? They all have that DNA of orange blossom, lavender, and vanilla that just understands the assignment. And what is the assignment? Compliments. Libre broke the rules by taking lavender, which is typically a masculine fragrance note, and made it undeniably feminine and sexy. And that trio creates tension between like warm and fresh, and it's just something about it that just makes this absolutely intoxicating. Whether you go with the original, the Intense, the Le Parfum, the Vanille Couture, they all have something special to offer. These fragrances do not ask for permission. They demand attention, and they all pull compliments. And with the versatility of this line, I mean, there's like how many flankers? That also shows you that there is a Libre for every season, every mood, and every woman. Now, y'all already know I'm a gourmand girly, so y'all know that I was not going to have a most complimented list without having some gourmands on here. So let's dive into something sweet and playful. As I said before in prior videos, this is an extreme compliment magnet. And this one is coming in from the House of Paris Corner, and this one is Banana Bliss. And Banana Bliss has top notes of banana, middle notes of whipped cream and coconut, and base notes of spun sugar, vanilla, and tonka bean. And this fragrance here is just pure nostalgia for me. It is so good. It smells like so many things. In this perfume, you have so many opportunities to wear this because it smells so good, and it just fits the occasion for pretty much anything. Like, this perfume is, I don't see this perfume bothering anybody. It is so sweet, but it like straddles the fence of being cloying. Like if it was any sweeter, it probably would be cloying, but it's like right there. It's like as sweet as a fragrance could get without being cloying or annoying. This one is going to be like banana pudding at Graham's house, but sexy though. And what I really love about it is that the banana note is really realistic. It's not like Play-Doh-like or like artificial. It's a good, sweet, very ripe banana, or like a banana dessert. I always refer this to like Bananas Foster because that's like the best way for me to describe it because it's so rich. But this is one that, I don't know, people will hug you and you just put a smile on their face, or you just put a smile on your own face spraying it. This is so good. This is so good. And I pick up a buttery note too in this too. I don't know if anybody tried this. Let me know if you pick up a buttery note in this, because I get butter. I get butter for some reason, and which is no problem to me because I love butter. I'm definitely the girl who puts butter on everything. But yeah, that buttery note, it adds like even more depth to it. That kind of gives it a banana bread feel to it as well. This is for a girl who wants to smell like a good time. That spun sugar note, it gives this like this whimsical effect that kind of puts you in the mind of being at like a carnival and just eating cotton candy and eating all kinds of sweet stuff. That's what this gives. And it's something about it that just makes me feel happy and free. The one thing that I love the most about this is that, number one, it's affordable and it's unique because, like, let's be real, there's not really a lot of gorgeous banana fragrances out there that do not smell juvenile. So that's another thing I love about this. So if you are someone who loves realistic gourmands that pull compliments, this is definitely one to get your nose on. Next one. Now, if y'all know me, y'all already know that I am not done with the gourmands. But I know all of y'all ain't into the gourmands like I am, so I ain't going to overdo it. But this next one is what I call breakfast goals. And this one is from the House of Sniff, and this is Hotcakes. And y'all, this is another one that is super affordable. I think that Sniff perfumes go for like $65. You don't get much in the bottles. I think these are, I don't know, they might be 1 ounces. These are 30 ml. So you don't get much in them, but hey, it's quality fragrance. And all of the ones that I've ever tried are all long lasting, including this one. And this one is just a fragrance that just smells like Saturday morning at your favorite diner or at my house. I cook a fire pancake and my edges be crispy. Let's get into the notes. And the top notes in Hotcakes are going to be butter and buttermilk, middle notes of pancake accord, syrup and maple, and we have the base notes of musk. And listen, as I said before, this is a photorealistic fragrance. It smells like pancakes. The moment you spray it, you are hit with fluffy pancakes with butter and the crispy edges, melted butter and syrup dripping down the sides. That's what you get. This is not playing around. They nailed it with the pancake smell. The butter note is rich. It's creamy. We have some gorgeous musk in here that stops this from becoming too foody, because it really is more foody in the opening, but I'm telling you, trust the process. Give it about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and it does calm down into a luxurious fragrance. This one is very fun. And what makes Hotcakes so special is because this straddles the fence between gourmand and sophisticated. Yes, you smell like breakfast, but in the most cozy, charming kind of way. That sugared musk adds this ambery quality to it that really elevates this beyond being just a novelty scent. And to make it even more interesting, Sniff has also made some body mists so that you can layer this and turn yourself into a specialty pancake. We have berry styles, they have extra whip and hazel split. So you could turn yourself into a whole specialty pancake if that's what you want to do. But yeah, it's fun, it's unique, it's a conversation starter, and perfect for gourmand lovers who are not afraid to stand out. Dare to be different. But fair warning, this is a very, very sweet perfume. So if you are not into like sickly sweet fragrances, this one is not for you. Me personally, I'm into sickly sweet, so we go together real bad. So yeah, if you like to smell like joy and comfort, People definitely going to stop you and ask you what you're wearing. Last most complimented fragrance that I picked up for 2025 is none other than Donna Born Aroma Extradose. And as y'all already know, this is the newest flanker to the Donna Born Aroma line. And I think it's pretty obvious what she came to do. Black currant at the top, rum in the middle, vanilla at the base. Real simple 3 notes, but these 3 notes are doing the absolute most. This is a sexy, confident woman. We have this rich, juicy, syrupy black currant that gives it a sexiness that really the other ones don't have. It's sweet, but it's like almost wine-like. Then you get that rum that comes in with like this light booziness, but it is still very warm and intoxicating. Even feels a little dangerous in the best way possible. So if you love a beautiful vanilla scent or you love the original, you will definitely love this one. Even if you do not really love boozy fragrances, you could still like this one because the rum is really light in here. Like, I really don't detect too much booze in this one, especially in comparison to other boozy fragrances. For me, this is not real boozy, but I've heard other people describe this as boozy, but I don't really get much booze in this, just slight booze. For me, it's really the vanilla that they used in this that really takes over. This is a gorgeous, dark, intoxicating vanilla that is sensual and cozy and lasts all day long. Absolutely worth the hype. And there you have it. Those are my most complimented fragrances for 2025. We have some freshies, we got some clean scents, some dark seductive fragrances, gourmands, a little bit of everything. But what they all had in common is that they all had people stopping me, asking me, girl, what are you wearing? Tell me in the comments if there are any of these that you've tried, any of these that you could vouch for, any of these that you would love to try. And let me know which fragrances got you all the compliments for 2025. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like to let YouTube know that it's lit over here. And also, if you do enjoy my content, consider joining the family and hitting that subscribe button. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. And until next time, you guys have a lovely day.